Come on, say hello to everybody. Come on. Come on. Come on. Y'all want some feeding? Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, family. I don't think anybody's here yet, but I'm out here in the garden. And I thought I would just come out and say hello to you guys. Don't know if anyone is on yet, but I don't see anyone. So, uh-oh. Who's fighting over there? Peacocks, not the peacocks, but the turkeys look like they're getting into it. So these are my feathery friends. This morning I'm out here and the peacocks are over there. So I'm just out here, family, and I'm gonna do some watering. So I thought I'll just put my camera up so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm doing a little bit of watering this morning. Okay. Just watering and being thankful just to be here another day. I'm just grateful. This morning, life is about being grateful, fam. And I'm just saying that life is short and we have to be grateful. And I got up this morning and I'm like, you know what? I'm coming out here to water my garden. So I said, let me just go live while I'm doing it. So, oh, I got to turn the water on. Give me 1 second. It's the better choice is online. Check it out. Marsha is the better choice. It's on YouTube. Check it out. It's on YouTube. Let's see if anyone is here. Nope. Don't see anyone yet. All right, fine. Just watering my garden. And I'm thankful just to be able to get up this morning and do this, guys. Life is very short, and we have to be grateful for everything that we have. Just these legs that we have to be grateful for them. Waking up this morning, a lot of people didn't wake up, so I'm just grateful to be up. Yesterday, I went down to my family. Went down to see my family yesterday. I bought some woolen leaf for my sister yesterday, and um, to my surprise, she had something for me as well. So they said you have to willing to share for you to get something. You know, you have to give to get, and sometimes you don't know what God has in store for you. Sometimes I don't know what God have in store for me, but I know that He always has something for me. I'm so grateful to be here today, and I just wanted to see if anybody is here and what are you grateful for today. I don't see anyone on yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and water my garden as I'm waiting for you guys to come on. Just gonna water, and if no one comes on, then it's okay. Gathering some stuff. It's early, and this is the best time to water. So, doing what I can because it's a nice day today, guys. It's a beautiful day, nice and cool. Actually, let me see if I can put the camera this way right here. So it's a beautiful morning. God is good all the time, guys. God is so good. I'm grateful for everything that I have. Even when it's small, I'm so grateful because God always has something in mind for all of us. And I know He has something for me. And I can't waver, guys. I don't waver. I just know that there is a plan. There's a divine plan. Everybody has a divine plan. And I have mine. God has one for me. And I know that. So I don't worry, guys. I don't worry. No need to worry. All is fine. Yeah. These are my cabbage right here. And I wanted to talk a little bit about. I want to pull my stuff down. Hey, I don't see anybody. All right, guys. Well, what I wanted to talk about, guys, is how I'm grateful for life. And I woke up this morning. I'm not feeling any pain. So I'm grateful for that. A lot of people didn't wake up this morning. So I'm so grateful to have life. I'm grateful to have my two eyes. I'm grateful to have my hands. And a lot of people don't have that. So I'm just saying that I'm very grateful. Let me see who's here. I think I see somebody. Um, it seems like it's very simple to say that you're grateful for your hands and your feet. But let me tell you something. If you woke up and you're good. How is that? Let me see. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Excuse me, guys. My phone fell. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Sorry. I cannot pronounce the name. I can't pronounce that name. But thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Sorry. Sorry. I can't pronounce the name, but thank you for being here. My phone fell. I'm trying to get it back on the stand. Sorry. All right. Hopefully you guys can see. All right, guys. As I was saying, I'm so thankful and grateful for today. And, whatever we have, it doesn't matter how small it is, we have to be grateful. I was able to get these cabbage and um, my broccoli, and I planted them, and they're coming up really good. And it's funny because um, my peacocks came over and ate up most of what I had. These ones weren't eaten. These ones were okay. They weren't eaten. But the ones over here, let me show you. Over here, all of these were eaten up. There go the peacocks over here. Not the peacocks, but these are the turkeys. Turkeys, these are the turkeys I have right here. And my other silkies. So these are the turkeys, and they're fine. They don't get in the garden, but I have some peacocks over there. And that is how they come. And they ate up all of these broccoli that was here. As I was saying before, these are the broccoli that I planted. Let me see if I can get my camera to stable. Hold on one second. All right, so right here. Okay, trying to get my camera to situate it. Hold on. Right, so this whole section right here, I planted these Saturday and alive. And when I came back out Monday, my husband left the gate open and all of the broccoli was eaten up. So I had to replace all of these. So I replaced them Monday evening and they're growing up pretty nice. So I have broccoli. These are all broccoli. On the other side, I have some cabbage and some cauliflower. And how I planted these, as I didn't get a chance to talk about the, the spacing between broccoli. Usually I would plant mine between 18 and 24 inches apart because as they get, as the broccoli grow, they get really big and they get a little bit wider and you want to have some airflow. So I made sure that I planted them at a good size. I mean, at a good, just good enough spacing so they can get enough air space and all of that. So that's what I did, and I didn't get a chance to talk about that when I did my video. And I want to be able to share something that somebody can kind of get a little bit of information from, and I can help somebody with what I'm doing. So over here I have some garlic planted right here. This is my garlic bed right here, and this is my second time planting garlic. This is my second time planting garlic, and the first time when I did it, they came out really, really nice, and we were able to have a very successful um, planting with the garlic. So this time I planted these, so I'm hoping that they come up really nice as well. So we'll see how that go. I will keep you guys updated. Thank you for hopping on to the live, whoever is on. Thank you. Um, so garlic is I think I spoke about that before. Garlic is a very easy type of vegetable to grow, or herb to grow. because you don't really have to water it. You don't have to really do anything with it. You can just put it in, water it once or twice, and you cover it with your hay. This is just hay that I get from my, from my goat pen. And I just put them in, cover it up, and water it a couple times, and you just leave it, and it'll do its thing for the winter. So you'll have garlic for the winter. That's why I like growing garlic. And one other thing about garlic too, it is it likes a very sandy type of soil. So if your soil is very fertile, um, you can mix it with a little sand. Where I'm living, I have a lot of sand, so I mix my soil with a little sand, and I already have sand, so I don't have to mix it too much. But the first time I did it, I added a little sand and mixed the compost together, because I do compost from my goat. When the goats do their thing, I get the compost from there and mix it, and that's what I use in my garden, and my garden has been very successful just from using the goat compost. So I think if you have chickens, that would be another great compost that you can use as well. Chicken manure is very good, but you just have to make sure that it breaks down really good, because it can also burn your garden if it doesn't break down good. So it's gonna take about a year if you have chicken compost, because I have chicken compost as well, but I find that it takes a little longer to break down, more so than the goat compost. So I use mostly the goat compost when I'm using, to put in my garden. It's much more fertile to me as well. So you can use that, or you can use your chicken compost. So that is how I plant thing. I kind of give them enough space in between so they can thrive. So that is what the garden is looking like. Over here I have some collard green. These are my collard green. And some of these were eaten up as well. The chicken ate, not the chicken, but my peacocks, they ate up some of the collard green as well. But I think that they'll probably come back, because um, they're pretty young, and I'm hoping that they'll come back and they'll thrive really well. So I have some cabbage and I have some collard green, and like I said, my peacock came over and ate some of the what I have here. But hopefully, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that everything will come back. Thank you so much for hopping on, guys. I appreciate you guys for coming on the line. I'm just doing a really quick live. It's not going to be long. I'm out here this morning, and as I was watering my plants, let me step over here. I said I'm out here, and as I was watering my plants, I just thought, let me just jump on real quick and talk about how grateful I am just to have what I have. I have my family. I have my immediate family. I have my children, and I'm very grateful just to be here. I spoke about the last live I was on. I spoke about just going through a medical situation where that I was born with, and I'm just grateful to be here. So if you hear me keep saying how grateful I am, guys, it is it's truly a blessing, because some people are not here. You wake up this morning, you didn't have to be up, because a lot of people didn't get up this morning, and sometimes we take life for granted. We take things like just waking up and breathing for granted. So we have to be grateful for the small things that we have. Yesterday I was able to go to my family and visit them, and I was able to harvest some of the I harvested some of my mullein plants, because my sister liked to use it, and so I harvested some of that and bring for her, and she was so grateful. Let me just see what you guys are saying. Hi. Oh, Stacy Jones. Hey, cuz. Uh-huh. Happy Sunday. Same to you. Uh-huh. I wish I could pronounce that guy name. Is say Sahari? Oh, I can't pronounce it there, so sorry about that. Yeah, guys, so it's a happy Sunday for me. I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be able to plant something. As they're putting everything in our food, guys. Whatever they can put. The other day I was watching this video, not to get, negative about anything, but it's about knowing what you're eating and what you're putting in your body, and what you're feeding to your children. And yes, I actually go to the to the farmers market. I go to the store and I purchase things too. But I find that if you can plant a little something, I don't see anything wrong with that, guys. It is best to know what you're putting in your body and what you're feeding your children. And I try to do a little something. I can't do everything. You can't plant everything, but you can plant something, right? So that is what I do here, guys. I plant a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Even if you have like a porch, or deck, you can plant a little something on it. It doesn't have to be a whole lot because we can't plant everything and we can't grow everything, but we can grow something, right? So that is how I'm doing it. So over here, as I was saying, okay, guys, I think we got cut off there for a little bit. I'm sorry. So as I was saying, guys, I bought this to her, and she had a little bit of cold, and so she's taking antibiotic. And so when I bought this to her, she was able to boil it and drink it, and that helps. It helps with congestion. It also helps if you have respiratory issue. This is this is the herb that I use, guys. When I had in COVID time, when COVID rolled around, what was that? 5 years ago, 6 years ago, guys. This is all I used for my children, for myself, for the whole family. I never took the COVID shot. I never took that shot. Okay, let's just say I didn't take that shot. I didn't give it to my children. I did not take it. And what I drink was this. Okay, this is mullein. It's a mullein plant. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with it, but this mullein plant is amazing. It does wonders. I used to actually purchase it from Amazon, in a tincture. I'm gonna actually make a tincture in maybe a couple of weeks from now with this. So I used to purchase it from Amazon, and it cost me like, sometimes I think earlier when I started purchasing it was about $18 or $19, and now it's about $26 for a small bottle of tincture. So if you can plant this in your garden, you will be very happy, because if you have a cold, you have asthma, whatever you have, this can be very good for your respiratory system. So this is great. So as I was saying, that I bought some to my sister, and I didn't expect her to give me anything, but my sister is so kind. Maxine, she's amazing. Every time I go to her house, she always have something to give me. So, it's great that I can give her something, which is, this can be helpful in, your health. So, she was able to give me some. I got shoes, I got clothes, and I was like, really? Do I need all of this? But I'm just grateful that I have family that is so kind, and so precious to me. So here, guys, so this is the herb. You can get that in your garden. And you know what? One of the things, oops, sorry, guys, I'm almost falling. One of the things about this herb is that when you plant it, you don't have to plant it again. It's going to be something that comes up all the time. So you plant it once and you can forget about it. When it dies, it's going to stay here for up until probably January before it goes down. And then, it comes back every year. So you don't have to plant it all the time. Right? So just sharing a little bit this morning. Look at the turkeys over here. Let me just right here a little bit. Show you the turkeys and the chickens. Yep. Yeah, the turkeys and the chickens are out full fledged. And as I think I was already over here showing you these are the cauliflower. So over here, I have over this side, I have the collard green, and I have cabbage down to the bottom down there. And over here, I have all cauliflower going straight down, right? And I also have a little bit of herb at the bottom here. I have some dill right here. This is a dill that I planted right here. Let me show you. This is dill right there. So, so this is the one that I planted right here. This is my dill, and this I do a lot of, fermenting. So when I'm doing my fermenting products, I do use a lot of dill. So I wanted to have some fresh dill in the garden, so that's what I planted. So yeah, guys. So that is it. So I don't know if whoever is on, if you have a garden, let me know. And if you do, what are you planting? Or if you're thinking about doing a garden, what would you plant? Share with me. I don't know if Stacy has a garden. Cause I don't know if you have a garden. Yeah, your cousin need her glasses to see. Let me see. She doesn't say. Anybody have a garden? If you're planting, do you plant flowers? What do you plant? I do a lot of fermenting over here as well. So if you're into fermenting and probiotics, that is what I do as well. I do cooking, do gardening. I have my goats, and I also have my peacocks and my turkeys, as you guys saw over there. So, whatever you're doing, share with me. And, just thumbs up the video, guys, please. Please give thumbs up the video, like the video, or like the live. I'm used to doing videos. This is like my third live, guys, so I'm getting used to it, but I'm still learning. I'm in the learning process with everything, and it's such an amazing thing. Learning is, something that I really love, guys, because you learn something new every day. I like to read, and um, I love to. I have, I'm a mommy of three, so I have two boys and I have a girl. My cousin, she knows that. How is the children doing, Stacy? How are they doing? Hi, is that Aiden? Yeah, hi Aiden. Welcome to the live. Welcome. If you have a garden, share what you're doing with me. This is my fall garden. I haven't done a fall garden in the last 2 years, so this is my fall garden that I'm doing. Please like the live as you come in. I appreciate that. Happy Sunday to y'all. Happy Sunday, guys. I know my cousin, nobody planting anything. Yeah, so I do lots of fermenting over here. I do lots of cooking. I also, I love my animals. I do name my animals as well. So if you hear me talking about Rambo, Rambo is my buck. He's the guy of the year now. I just actually purchased him. I had another buck and I had to get rid of him because he kept on jumping over the stall, jumping over. So we had to get kind of rehome him a little bit, and we got another one. So we have a new buck on the farm, and his name is Rumble. And he's doing a good job, guys. The girls love him. They love the smell. So, um, yeah, so that's what's happening over here. I do have sauerkraut on the channel. If you're into sauerkraut, if you're trying to top up your immune system, that will be something that will help you out. If you're if you like um, beet kraut, I have beet kraut as well. I have pickled onion. What else I have? I have quite a few recipe on the channel that you guys can check out. Please comment down below as well. Leave your comment and like the live. So it's just I just wanted to jump on real quick, guys, and show you what the garden is doing. I'm not gonna stay on too long, but I just wanted to say hello and talk about what we're grateful for today. Let me know what you're grateful for. It has to be something that you're grateful for. Anything, one thing. Tell me, and drop a comment. Let me know what you're grateful for because life is precious, guys, and you know, today you're here and tomorrow you're gone. So you have to be grateful for life. And the more you're great, I find that the more I'm grateful for things, is the more I receive. The more you're grateful is the more you receive. So show appreciation to whatever it is that you get, even if it's something very small. I'm grateful for it. Um, what else I have to talk about? Let me know what you guys think. What are you thinking, Paul? Hi, Paul. Welcome to the live. Welcome. I'm just showing my garden. I have a fall garden going, and I haven't done one in about, like I said, 2 years, as I was telling whoever is on the live. Please like the live as you come in. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Yeah, and also leave a comment, guys. I really, really love to hear your comments and what you guys are doing. Whether you have a garden, whether you have a business, what are you doing? What are your challenges? Because my challenge is getting people to comment. I want people to comment on the videos, let me know what they're thinking. But sometimes, you just have silent watchers, and sometimes people just don't want to comment. But um, I don't tell you the truth. I don't have a problem right now, guys. I just when there's a problem, I try to use my. If there's a problem, I try to come up with a solution instead of thinking of it's a problem. I try to come up with a solution. But there's a time when I always thinking, oh my God, there's a problem, and I drive myself crazy. But nowadays, I just try to think of it a different way. I try to look at it a different way. I'm actually um, I'm actually reading Atomic Habits, how you can change your habits, and it's a really great book. I think if you're into changing and becoming a better person, or just changing your habits, the old habits, and getting into new habits, that is a great book. If you want to check that book out, that is what I'm reading at the moment, and I find it to be so interesting. Like the ideas is so amazing. I'm learning so much from that book, but yeah, guys, so this is the garden. I hope that you guys enjoy this live. It's not very long, as I said. I'm just showing you guys what I got going on. If Paul just came on, he didn't see the turkeys, so I'm sorry to turn the camera so fast, but those are my turkeys. And I do name them too. This is Steven. This one is Steven, and I have um, Marley in the middle over there, and then I have that's Stephen, Marley, and Bob over there. Yeah, so that is it, guys. And then I have my two silkies. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with silkies. Those two birds over there, those are my silky birds. Yeah, those are my silky. Those are two roosters. And I also have my peacocks. Let me show you my peacocks over here. These are my peacocks over here. I had to lock them up, guys. I had to they're always out roaming. They're roaming all the time on the homestead, but I had to put them in because they were eating my veggies. As I was showing you guys, these are the guys that ate my veggies. So let me see if I can get the door open instead of showing you through the thing. Yeah, guys. So these are my turkeys. So that's Blue, Miss P, and Lavender. So yep. So that is my turkeys. I have one peacock and two hens. And they was eating all my stuff, guys. There was, as we throw the corn in here, if you notice, the corn grows, it eventually grow up is wild corn, and so they eat that as well. So this is my peacocks, peahen and peacock. Yeah, guys. So that is what's happening, and the homestead. I will show you the goats next time. You can come over and you'll check out the goats. Yeah. Are you guys going back in? All right, they're heading back in, guys. Yeah. So I don't know who is on. Let me check out and see if you guys are still here. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, guys. So that is the garden. As whoever weren't here before, I have some garlic growing on this side all the way over here. This is my broccoli that I just planted last week. And all of these were eaten up, so I had to replace them. I wasn't sure if they was gonna grow back, guys. Some of them I still left. I'm gonna show you the ones that I didn't take out. So these are here, but these ones I left this one because I wanted to see if it will grow back. So all of these were all eaten, guys. So I left one, and I also left this one and that one just to see if they will generate back, because I want to see if when chickens, or if they when your young seedlings get eaten, if they will grow back. I still have some of these as well that were eaten up. This is cabbage. So these are cabbage, but this is cauliflower. Those two are cauliflower. And if you pan down here, this is my. If you notice, I have mullein going everywhere, guys. So over there, I have mullein as well, and I have my dill right there. That's my dill. I showed you guys all the gardens. So that is it, family. That is it. Just wanted to show you what's going on. As I'm out here and I was watering. Sorry about moving the camera so much, guys. I just wanted to kind of show you guys. So as I was watering, I said, let me just get on live and share with you guys what's going on over here. All right, let me see. Somebody else said something. Let me see. Oh, she said have a garden red pepper. Oh, really? You do? That's great. I'm gonna actually create something where I can share. People can share their pictures of their garden and share like small videos, and I could post it on my channel. So that is something that I'm working on. So, whatever you have, you can share with me, and I'll share your stuff on my channel. Yeah. So, all right. Yeah. Lotus? Okay. Hi, Lotus. How are you? Hope I'm saying your name correctly. Lotus? Lotus? Yeah, I think I seen you over um, Jones' channel. Yeah, hi. Thank you for jumping on. I appreciate you coming on. I was just sharing the garden, sharing what I have going on over here. And as anybody that's new that just jump on, I have some garlic, lotus. If you're just jumping on, I was sharing my garlic over there, and I have some broccoli growing on over here. And over here I have my collard green. I have cabbage. I also have my mullein plant that's coming up here. Well, yep. So yeah, what it says? Uh, yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. So that's it. So I have quite a few things going on, and I'm hoping for a successful garden, guys. I'm hoping for a nice, successful um, fall garden because I haven't, as I was telling everybody, I haven't done one in a while. I still have a little bit of tomato growing here. Look, there's still some tomatoes coming on. I mean, this has been here the whole summer and it's still growing, guys. Look at this. I also have ooh, I also have a peppers that are still growing in the garden. Look at this. Still have some peppers here. And it's not much, but it's still some here. So the tree is still trying to stay up, guys. Look at that. It's trying to stay on still. So there's the peppers. Hopefully the camera wasn't too close. So that is the pepper tree. Yeah, these are pretty small peppers. I'm not even sure what type of pepper this is because I planted so many different things, guys, that sometimes I don't remember exactly what I planted. So look at this. This is a nice tomato right here. And I'm going to pick a few of them, guys, because these are so sweet. They're very sweet cherry tomatoes. Look at that. Yeah, yeah. So that is what's happening, fam. That is the garden. Like I said, I'm not going to be on long today. I just wanted to water my garden and show you guys what's happening. Look at the peacock. Not the peacock, but the turkeys. I always mix up the peacock and the turkeys sometimes. I call it. I have some mint over here as well. Let me move my. I have some spearmint and I have black mint. Look at the flower. Look, the flower is so pretty that grow here. Look at that. So this is my mint. Oh my goodness, mint. The smell is, the scent of it is so refreshing when you smell this. Hold on, let me just put the camera right here. Put it down here. So look at this. When you smell this, oh my goodness. It just make your mind relax. Smelling the mint, right? I don't know, you guys, family. That's right, Stacy, family. Oh, say hello to everybody for me, Stacy. Please say hello to everyone for me. Oh, nice. Some garlic, yeah. That's right. You love garlic, Lotus? Garlic is good for my heart, for the heart. That is true. It's good for mine, because I need to strengthen my heart every day. So I do have, this is my second time growing garlic. So I'm hoping that this one comes out pretty good. So look at my tomatoes, guys. These are my little tomatoes. Um, Sweet, very sweet. So sweet. Pretty nice. Isn't it good that you don't have to wash your stuff that you can pick from your garden? You don't have to wash it. You just wipe it off and put it right in your mouth. You're not worried about somebody. One of the things, you think about what did they spray on your food, That is my thing. What are they putting on our food? What are they injecting in our food? I think about those things. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I just think too much. But I think about all that stuff. And like I said, I do purchase things from the store. I do go to the farmers market. You can't plant everything. You can't grow everything, but just grow a little bit. Just grow whatever you can. Whatever you can grow, you grow it. All right. That's how I look at it. No, I don't eat the turkeys. No, I don't eat the turkeys. They've just been here. Those are my friends. A lot of people want to eat them. Everybody want to eat chicken and anything that looks like chicken. The animals want to eat them, and we want to eat them. As you guys know, 2 years ago, I always, from the time I know myself, I've been a vegan. I've been a plant-based eater. I've done all of it, guys. And now, I do still eat a lot of vegetables, but I do incorporate back a little bit of animal product in my diet. So that's how it is. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I don't eat the turkeys, but we do have the goats, and sometimes we do have a little bit of goat. We're from Jamaica. We love goat meat, so so sometimes we do have a little bit of that. If we do harvest, sometimes it's for the family or friends, and we do save some of that for ourselves. Yeah. How is the family, Stacy? How is the family doing? Say hello to everybody for me. No, I've said that before. Yeah, I need to check out Lotus. I need to check out your channel. Do you have a channel? I know. John talk about music. Look at Kingston. Look at Kingston. Kingston is over here. Look at Kingston. Say hi, Kingston. Say hello. Say hi to everybody. There's Kingston right here. Kingston, you saying hello? Say hi. Look at him. Yeah, this is my little cat here. This is Kingston. He likes to be a part of the live. This is his first live. Say hi to everybody. Look at him. You ate your food this morning? Yeah. My daughter fed him this morning. He loved his food. So this is my cat, Kingston. Do you guys have any animals at home? I love animals, guys. So I have a lot of different animals on the homestead. I didn't plan to be this long enough, but I appreciate you guys for coming on. Thank you so much, guys. I truly appreciate you guys for jumping on. I just came out this morning, and as I'm watering, I'm like, you know what? I may as well just go live and talk to you guys. Yeah. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming on. I'm gonna run in because I have some things that I gotta do inside. I gotta cook dinner. I gotta cook Sunday dinner. Oh, stop. Little Kingston trying to turn over the camera. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of early still. It's about, I don't even know what time it is right now. Maybe, what, 11:30, I'm not quite sure. Um, but I'm gonna go and try to make, I don't eat breakfast too early. I'm not a breakfast girl. I do a little bit of intermittent fasting. I think that is very good for the body, to kind of get everything out before you put something back in. So my little tomatoes, that would be my breakfast. I don't eat like a bird, but I do eat. I do try to watch what I eat, guys, because you have to take care of this body. It's the only body you have. This is the only body we have, the only heart and everything. So I try to make sure that I'm doing what I can. So that is what I do, family. So check out my videos, my fermented videos. If you're into taking care of your body and try to, just stay a little healthy, up your probiotics and build up your immune system, I have lots of Lots of fermented um, veggies that you would love. Check those out. And also like the channel and, comment. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for jumping on. I appreciate each and every one of you that came on and support. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next live. All right? Bye bye. All right. You going to come say bye, Kingston? Come say bye. Come on. Say bye to everybody. Come on. I'm not trying to rub your stomach. Come over here. Come on. Come say bye. He's a mess. Look, he's dirty. Look, rubbing up himself in the dirt. Yeah, rub up yourself in the dirt. So, hey, I make you rub up yourself like that. Say bye. Say bye. Say bye bye. All right, guys. See you in the next one. Thank you for stopping by. All right. Have a good Sunday, guys. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I hope that if you're going to work, you have a wonderful week, and try to put your best foot forward. All right. Sometimes it's a little bit negative on the jobs because I go to work too. I have a job too, so I understand. So hopefully you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right. Bye bye.